There's a new moon coming, new starts, Pisces. What's it all mean, girl?
It's the new moon in Pisces, and I'm really happy about a new moon because it indicates new starts. When you're between the full moon and the new moon, it has a lot more to do with finishing up old things. You don't have any energy to start new things. So with the new moon in Pisces, and so close to springtime, I thought I would go through the 12 signs and tell them what they could expect from it. So, and there's a bunch of planets in Pisces. The sun's in Pisces, the moon's in Pisces, Mercury is in Pisces, Venus in Pisces, and Mars is in Pisces. So that's a boatload of Pisces.
I get about the only one that doesn't seem like it's in Pisces is Uranus.
Nope, that's in Aries. So, for the sun sign of Pisces, it's a new start all the way across the board from them. It's a new start in their personal relationships. It's a new start in their professional relationships. And they have plenty of energy. They're not going to take a back seat to anyone. They've been sort of biding their time and biting their lips. And that has come to an end, along with Mercury going direct at the end of the week. So, but we'll talk about that next week. For Aries, it is a time to finish up old projects and not yet start new ones. It's a time to bring matters to a conclusion and to really take a step back and look at what they've accomplished over the last year and figure out what they want to keep, what they want to get rid of. And so it's kind of almost time for a state of the soul check for them. For Tauruses, this is a great week for them because they get to achieve a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective through the help of their female friends or their female colleagues, bring something that the Taurus has been working on for over a year to completion. So that's a very cool thing for them. For Geminis, it is time to put up or shut up as far as work goes. They're in the professional spotlight one way or another, and they have to really be careful to, number one, give the bosses what they want. Number two, don't rock the boat. And don't take everything personally because it's not necessarily about the Gemini. It may be about the structure itself. For Cancers, the law is on their side, and I'm a big fan of when the law is on your side, you use it.
Yep.
And there are important matters at a distance that the Cancer is going to need to go deal with, and they do their very best work in person. And me, if I'm going to beg for mercy, I'm going to do it in person. So,
gotcha.
And that way they can use the law to get what it is that they want. For Leos, it's a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because you're focused on money and you're focused on maximizing an existing resource. The good news is that money flows into you as a result of that. The bad news is that it goes right out again, that you spend it. But you're no longer reaching into your own pocket to go ahead and pay for things, that it's going to be, you'll generate the money yourself that you need to go ahead and spend, which is, I think, cool.
That's a good thing.
For Virgos, it's in their 7th house of partners, and they're trying very, very hard to solidify their partnerships. If they're single, to find a partner. If they're married, their partnership goes well. And they've had some consternation in that area for the last 6 weeks or so, and that the new moon tends to smooth all of that out. It's almost like pouring oil on rough water, so their partnerships go a lot better. For Libras, it's in their 6th house of work and responsibilities, and yes, they get more responsibilities. They get good news about their job and their work situation itself. They get more work to do, but at least with Venus in there and the new moon, they get more money to go along with it. They don't have to do it just for the goodness of their heart or for their soul, because making money is where it's at. For Scorpios, it's in their 5th house, so we want to have fun, and Scorpios should be lucky if they show up to work. They're really interested in just having a good time. It's a very creative, very fertile time for Scorpio, and they want to unleash their creativity and follow it where it goes, and that also includes the love principle. For Sagittarians, they need to deal with issues at home, and Sagittarians are famous for procrastinating. Their motto is, why do today, which you could put off till tomorrow, and they've got some kind of issue at home that they need to deal with. They've been dragging their heels in it for 6 weeks, and this is the week they finally go ahead and deal with it and either take care of it, fix it, or put it to bed, one of the three, but they finally go ahead and deal with it. For Capricorns, the pace of their day-to-day living is picking up. Their contacts are expanding. They're doing more and more and more and more in their day-to-day existence, and they need to make sure they stay ahead of the power curve, which will be hard because Mercury is retrograde, but the things that they put into motion will work very well for them to operate outside of or to operate through. For Aquarius, the last time we're going to talk about, the money gods are smiling on them, and they need to pick up the tab. Because not only do they get an opportunity to make more money, they benefit from money they've already earned. If they've been waiting for a promotion or probably an income tax return, they end up getting that this week. But the money gods clearly smile on Aquarius. So that's what's in store for the new moon in Pisces for this week. So
now, when does the retrograde end?
The retrograde ends on Friday, so we will feel its effects by Monday. It stops its backward motion and begins to go forward, so we can straighten all of those things out. So that's something to look forward to in and of itself.
Well, thank you for the good news, and we'll see you next week.
Always a pleasure.